Love and Mercy finally made me understand the deep appeal of biopics about brilliant sons and their abusive fathers, thematically echoing films like Shine. It taps into a universal impulse. We root for the tortured genius to triumph, where victory simply means surviving the ordeal. For anyone who has endured a toxic parent, the film offers a somber comfort. If one of history's greatest songwriters could never please his father, none of us could have either. Misery, it turns out, really does love company. The film's success rests heavily on two bravura performances. Paul Dano plays young Brian Wilson, the founder of the Beach Boys at the peak of his loopy, wide-eyed musical genius. John Cusack plays his older, broken self, trapped under the thumb of another controlling father figure. Though Dano and Cusack look and act entirely different, the dual casting works brilliantly because the two eras of Wilson's life produced vastly different men. Dano nails the physical resemblance beneath the iconic shag wig, while Cusack epitomizes Wilson's fractured mental state. Unburdened by distracting facial prosthetics, Cusack delivers an uncanny, impressionistic portrait of a damaged soul desperate for salvation. The supporting cast is equally magnificent. Paul Giamatti plays the loathsome doctor, Eugene Landy, expertly balancing creepiness without turning him into a cartoon villain. Bill Camp is deeply menacing as the family patriarch Murray Wilson, a jealous, abusive man who takes pleasure in tormenting his son. Rounding out the antagonists is Jake Abel as cousin Mike Love, whose contempt explodes whenever Brian abandons basic pop formulas for genuine art. Standing against this darkness is Elizabeth Banks as Melinda Ledbetter, looking like a literal ray of sunshine with her bright smile and gleaming jewelry. She portrays the beacon of hope Wilson so desperately needed. Banks plays the role with quiet warmth, responding to Wilson's chaotic life with unwavering empathy and one of the finest performances of her career. Director Bill Pohlad seamlessly weaves between the 1960s and the 1980s. While jumping between timelines can often feel like a gimmick, here it mirrors Wilson's fractured psychology, building toward a deeply emotional musical climax. Love and Mercy clearly takes the side of its subject, but through its time-bending narrative, exquisite craft, and career-best performances, it transcends standard biopic formulas to tell a poignant story of abuse, love, and ultimate survival.